One.
Yeah, let's do it. What's the first series?
So first series is going to be Cremice versus Adel.
Nice.
Yeah. So here we go. Ready or not? Do you know too much about Cremice or Adel?
Yeah, we've played a few times. Things are up and coming. I expect great things.
Ooh, so we got a Terran. So spawning
Yes.
in the bottom right as the Teal Terran, we have Cremice.
Bottom left, Blue Protoss, it's SF Adel. I don't think I've ever played a game of SF Adel, never seen him play. I don't know a thing about SF Adel.
I've heard that name somewhere. Not just the singer. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, hello?
Yeah. So I think the standard for me seeing on this map when you play TVP, if it's the standard for me at least, is that 2-1 timing.
Well, I really like pushing through the narrow corridor here in these positions. And just in general, I like making a lot of vultures, like, quite early, running around the map.
Oh yeah.
Man, look at that APM. Look at that APM right now. 450. Must be spamming that hard.
Oh, there's a lot going on, man.
I wish your opponent could, like, see your APM at the start of the game so you could intimidate them into leave.
Intimidation APM.
Yeah.
Now, the real trick is how long you can keep that up.
True. Well, already, Adel's, like, gone down already. I don't know, man. I'm worried for Adel. It's like a heartbeat. Your APM's gonna just slowly drop to 0, then you're dead.
Maybe he's just like, okay, I'm planning to play a full-on macro game, so I'm not going to be getting my fingers tired early.
Ah.
Just in case this is a 3-game series, you know.
Looks like Cremice gonna set up for Rax FE with that barracks position.
So gasless, yeah.
Hmm.
So it looks like we've got a gate scout coming out of Protoss.
Yeah, a bit later than the most common, but he's scouting in the right direction, so he's going to get here very early, and he can be super annoying and harass the barracks, and even steal the gas, actually, with this scout.
Oh, yeah. And looks like Cremice is going to go to the middle of the map just to make sure he's not getting any proxies, seeing any proxies.
That is smart. Oh, no, he's actually veering down.
Oh, well, I was wrong. So a common technique is to go ahead and steal that gas when you see a gas.
Will he do it? Will he do it? Okay, I don't think he's going to do it. Oh! No, okay, I keep getting excited. No,
The question is Cremice going to spend that early 100 minerals to get that done?
I don't think it's as good against a gasless expand, just because you don't actually need the gas that early. And unless Protoss is already set up to do something, like, for example, this Brooks Gate's talking about, it's not really going to make that much of a difference, I don't think.
Right. Well, he's got the minerals on 16 supply, so it's about time to go ahead and lay that gas down anyway, so...
Well, you got the depot first, as you're supposed to, like a dutiful Terran should.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I respect this Protoss already.
Not gas stealing. Yeah, he's just going for, well, probably a range expand. Hasn't started range just yet. Although, is he going to... He has that probe. Okay, he does. I thought he might build something with that probe down near the pylon, but he didn't.
He's like, you know what? This match is already lopsided, so I'm going to go ahead and just not do this.
Yeah.
What a guy, right?
Yeah, I wonder if he'll try and put on any pressure here or just go this sort of macro route. Like we were talking about, it's considered that in the late game it's really not good for Protoss, this map.
Right. So, I mean, if he was going for more of a macro and less aggressive style, maybe if he saw the gasless, he would just go ahead and do a gate expand?
Well, you still want to get your range, I think. I think it's even... I guess I wouldn't say economical, but I think it's more efficient to just get the range and keep making Dragoons just to make the Terran pay more, even if it delays your next.
Oh, yeah. To kind of go ahead and get that damage going on the bunker to go ahead and steal some minerals from him.
Yeah. And you know, if things go well, you kill the bunker, you're looking really good, because you can kill so many SCVs.
Right.
Well, here it comes. I don't think range is done. You need to be careful. Only 2 Marines, so interesting. Cremice only got the 2 Marines. That's quite a good play, actually, when you know it's only going to be 1 gate. You don't want to overinvest in Marines. A lot of people just make 4 blindly, but you don't want to do that if you can avoid it.
Right, and I like how Cremice had that SCV on the high ground up there, and he's going back in at the 4 minute 30 mark to see he's going ahead and
Yeah,
expand it,
yeah,
so
that's definitely a great move.
no crazy stuff going on, or
Yeah.
secretive stuff from the Protoss.
Really solid openings from both players, actually. I'm really liking it so far.
Now,
Everything looking good.
so if you look up at the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock position, the Protoss went ahead and put down a pylon. Do you think that's a scouter pylon, or do you think he's going to proxy something there?
I think if he was going to proxy, he would have started this earlier, so I think it's just a scout and or block and expansion build. You definitely can still proxy a robo at this point in the game, but he moved his probe all the way away, so I don't think it's likely. And in fact, we see the robo in his main, so yeah, I think it's just going to be a scout and or block your expansion pylon. Oh man, that one Dragoon.
Yeah, he's got a back
There we go.
Dragoon up.
Gotta be careful about that repairing too, he does get it. Comsat's coming up, very quick timing there too, so he's gonna be able to keep an eye on the Protoss.
Right. And he's still got that scouter SCV over there on the high ground. I guess he's gonna try to get back in and see what's going on.
Mate,
see if he's got a quick.
You know, for the Dragoons, this must seem like a pretty pointless job. You know, the executor or whatever's like, hey, shoot that bunker. He's like, but sir, it's just being repaired. It's like, shoot the bunker. Just stand there and shoot the bunker till I tell you to stop.
A little bit risky.
Oh, he's got to be careful. Oh, the dive! Oh, he's going to get that for sure. Surely. Oh, one hit.
Oh, he's already all the way in.
Yeah, he's already committed. Damn, he can actually go up the
man.
ramp from here.
Yeah.
Needs an SCV drill to deal with this. Oh man, losing that first tank is so brutal.
Yeah, it really
Okay,
is.
the Dragoons are sort of contained by those two SCVs on the left. This tank needs to be very careful. He needs to put SCVs on the ramp to block them from getting... He has siege mode. There we go. But the tank's too close. I think it's just going to get picked off again.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have sieged at the top of the ramp there.
Ooh. Well, he gets one of them, but I don't know if two SCVs can keep up with that rate of damage. Yeah, that tank is actually going to go down unless something else happens. And it's not hitting the other Dragoon in the mineral line either.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh, it's dead, man. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. Oh, 2 shots away from killing that Dragoon. Second one pops out though, it will clean it up, but that's already huge damage done by Adel, getting 2 tanks there.
Yeah, that was huge.
And a few SCVs. I didn't see quite how many, but it was at least a few.
Going ahead and put that racks back down. Or
Yeah, see, that's why you want to do the kind of SimCity where you don't have to lift the racks is better. It is kind of hard to figure out, I acknowledge, but I think if you move the depot, no, not the depot, the barracks down one, he could have just sieged behind it, and the Dragoons wouldn't be able to get in, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah.
So he's getting his third command center behind this, but Adel's still playing 2 base, and
Right.
Since he lost those tanks, it's actually going to be quite hard for him to secure that. I think the most astute play here would be to stay in his base a bit longer, even if the CC's finished. You can still use it to make SCVs in your base as well, because it's going to be... Oh, you know what? I'm totally wrong. Adel throws down that sneaky third at the top right.
Right. And I think this was a good response from Cremice if he saw that robo facility. He's went ahead and started laying turrets. He's got Goliath to back him up, so it's not going to be too much damage done by this Reaver if Cremice plays this well.
Oh, I didn't even see you got the Reaver. Yeah, that later game Reaver is actually getting kind of popular, it seems.
So Adele's just laying some pylons over here at this 3 o'clock position. Doesn't want
He
to
does
close.
not want Terran to take it. Is he going to wall that off and like build a base there? I'd be very surprised.
He just doesn't want to clutter his base too much. He wants to make it look neat.
Well, if he's watching this, I'd say to him, you want to use the pylons to clutter your base. For example, at your natural, if you wall it off except for one little spot, vultures can't get in unless you put as long as you put a single Dragoon to block. And at your third as well, for example, you could wall off the ramp, which is definitely something you should do.
Here comes the Reaver attempt. Nice response by Cremice there. Trying to clean it up real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to... Oh, he really needed to bring that tank and Goliath over, because you can't really fight the Reaver. It's not going to get any SCV damage, so I'd say it's a pretty big win for Cremice just getting it like that.
Yeah, a little bit of an overreach there by Adel.
It's only 2 Goliaths he lost, so yeah, that's definitely a great trade. Cremice really needs more factories, though, because you can see he's banking up a lot of minerals and a bit of gas.
Right. Trying to see if he's got his +1 down.
Wow, I didn't realize Cremice actually had an SCV out on the map. He's looking for that third, but he can't find it. I'm worried he's going to figure out it's in the top right, because the longer it's there, the harder it's going to be to deal with. Trying to move out to take this third, but I don't know. The tank count is quite low. This seems a bit dicey to me. Oh my god, look at the middle of the map. Will the probe transfer be intercepted by this SCV? I don't think it will.
No, he's going back into that. Can you hear me now, Connor? Does this sound good? My mic was kind of far away, so.
Hey, shout out to Connor in the chat. Uploading all those VODs for us. But oh my god, these probes just snuck right across the map. I can't believe it.
The SCV little
Barracks is going to see that he has this terrifying force of dragoons just there. They are not going to try and go across that bridge, though.
Right, yeah, those tanks are a little bit forward.
Yeah, now it's looking pretty well defended, actually. With this many tanks against pure dragoons, you can definitely hold this position. I was just a bit worried when he moved out with just 3.
So that SCV's still out there scouting. Good job by Cremice getting the map information out there.
So, he sees only 2 bases. So he should be worried about, you know, some kind of aggressive play, like you can do 2-base Arbiter, for example. But I think you might realize, oh, he loses the barracks. That's super painful. He only has 3 factories up as well.
Factories.
Nice job killing all those dragoons, though. Oh my god.
Yeah, good stuff.
If only he knew about this top right base, he could push it no problem now.
Yeah. Adel's getting kind of antsy, man. He's trying to end it early.
Yeah, and that's a terrible mistake to make as Protoss, because, yeah, siege tanks will just ruin your day. He's even ahead in supply now, is Cremice, actually, and it is 3-base to 3-base, even though it's a sneaky location, and this is a mineral only. I still don't think that's a good setup for Protoss at all.
Right, and Cremice is actually gearing up for a 4th here.
Yeah, that's good, because this 4th is actually super easy to hold, like way easier to hold than the mineral only, so once you have this location secured, you got to go for that 4th.
And it looks like his 2-1's going to be on time, too. He's already started at 11 minutes. The only thing he's going to have troubles with is maxing out, you know, just because of the
yeah, because he's still only on 3 factories, yeah. I think it's very impressive that he's kept his upgrades up with losing those tanks and sort of being under the pump a bit, and that Reaver too. But, yeah, the factory count is going to be a big problem. How is that SCV alive?
Cremice, man. That 400 APM, man, it's legit.
Yeah, man, keeping those SCVs alive on 400.
He wants as much information as he can possibly get. But Adel's gearing up pretty hard up at this 1 o'clock position here. He's already got adding gates.
And once there's like 10 gates there, it's very hard to actually kill that.
Do you see a Stargate anywhere? Because he's going ahead and laying down the Templar Archives. I'm wondering if he's trying to...
No, we do not have a Stargate, as far as I can see. We have another Reaver out, actually, so I guess he's going to stick with Ground Toss plus a Reaver, so he's going to try Storms, probably.
So we're going to see...
Ooh, the Vulture's sneaking by, though.
We're going to see a Gateway,
These Vultures can probably... Yeah, probably. I think these Vultures come up and deny this top left, which is really nice, and like I said before, even though it's hidden, if it's just 3-base to 3-base, Terran's fine, or even 3-base to 4-base, obviously Terran's just going to win that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he's building a turret. That's brilliant! I love this. Oh, that cannon. I think you can get it though, yeah. 5 Vultures, no problem. Oh, almost pulls it back. Oh, nice pullback there.
So Adel
wow, this is such a brilliant move. This is sort of ruining Adel's day right now. Protoss is just like sitting in the sunshine, you know, watering his flowers or whatever, and then the Vulture's just right over the top of them.
Protoss have flowers?
I don't know, but whatever they do in the sunshine, he really needs to focus that Nexus though. Cause,
are they?
Well, I guess these troops can clear these mines anyway.
Are the flowers made out of the stolen gas from all the Terran?
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, wow. That's a lot of dead zealots.
Good play on Cremice here.
There's another one.
Shutting down
yeah, does he have any mines left in them? Unfortunately, that's all the mines he had. If he had just like 3 or 4 more, he could actually probably almost engage those dragoons there. But still, super efficient by Cremice, and this base is not doing anything for a while now.
Cremice's supply just continues to climb, man. I mean,
how does he do it? Like, getting his factories so late. Now he's got a respectable number.
Yeah, 155 so well. at 1330, like...
Yeah,
so
that's
he's
really good.
Yeah, he's climbing up pretty quick. Cremice doing a good job macroing here. He's already setting up his 4th CC floating over, so...
Cremice is going to have a very strong 2-1 timing, but... The longer the game goes on, the more I think it's going to favour Adel because he's already got both the oven.
Right.
And that's sort of like Protoss' end goal on a map like this.
The only thing I would say about Adel being stretched all over the map like this is it's going to be kind of hard to defend the positions.
Well, here we go.
If Cremice is pushing around everywhere.
Well, Cremice is going straight to the main, and as far as I can see, there is no way Adel can defend this in any universe, so he's just going to have to counter, I think, because his army is just so small right now.
Yeah, but his mineral line's wide open here on his third, so he's going to go ahead and drop this
Oh
Reaver and
my
Zealots
god.
over here.
Oh, he doesn't target the SCVs though. I mean, that's a nice hit on the tanks, but at this point in the game, it's not really that significant actually.
Was that 3 tanks by that Reaver?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but honestly, like, it's not hard for Terran to remake that, I don't think, especially when he's going to take his 4th gas, compared to if he got like 15 SCVs, for example. So yeah, this main, I think, is just dead.
Going ahead and shutting down his main production line here. Yeah, it's going to be really tough for Adel to break this in any way, shape, or form.
It's almost like Adel got himself in this situation deliberately, investing so much on the top right.
Right.
So it's kind of interesting that, like, yes, Adel's going to lose this for sure, but he's kind of fine with that because he has 2 other mains. I mean, obviously losing 2 bases, though, that's a big deal. Economy-wise, he's not looking good at all after this.
Yeah. Cremice doing a good job shutting down any sort of flank from Adel here.
Yeah.
It's well positioned with these tanks.
Hey, look, he built a turret in the top left. He's a man after my own heart, building those turrets everywhere.
So he's a turret Terran. Did you teach him how to play TVP?
No, I did not. I mean, we've played a couple games, but I've just given, like, broad advice. I didn't say put turrets everywhere. I wish I had, so I could take credit.
You're like, look, you know what I found really successful? Placing turrets everywhere on the map.
Cremice finally going to figure out there's something in the top right because he sent this vulture here and it got sniped by the Goon. So I think as long as he pushes both these other bases in a timely manner, there's not much Adel can do. Although, Cremice is not mining gas at his 4th.
If he takes that top right, that's definitely where the bulk of Adel's production is going to be coming from right now. So if he shuts that down, it's going to be really hard for Adel to come back from this.
Well, if you can lay mines around these Dragoons and kill them, and then you can just lay like 50 mines on the ramp here, and actually Adel will never be able to leave because the observers are getting produced in the bottom.
Yeah, and there goes all of Adel's tech.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, he didn't even start the Arbiter troubling him yet. Oh, he did in his other base. Okay, never mind. Arbiters are going to be coming out still from that top left. All these vultures doing a great job running around, but it looks like they almost get in the ramp.
Really taxing
the mine placement.
APM or what am I trying
to say? Oh man, that one Dragoon, he didn't even know he was a hero. He was just walking.
Yeah. Cremice doing a really good job of keeping Adel all over the map. I think he's really working the position Adel's took here to work against
absolutely.
him.
The only thing I would say is that he has a lot of his army at the old natural of Adel, which doesn't really need to be there. And he could actually be pushing one of these 2 locations right now. Like, if he's going to lay all the mines in top right, I think it makes sense to push top left, because, you know, the army from top right can't really get out.
Right. He's got a decent little soft contain on Adel, though, with all these mines around everywhere.
But you know what? He's just doing what I said. He's sending the tanks top left, although I think he should send some vultures to support. At the moment, there is only pure Dragoon, though. Oh, a couple of Zealots, actually, so I don't know. Tanks alone can be kind of easy for Protoss to deal with.
And the first Arbiter coming out by Adel right now, so it's halfway in production.
Yeah, not gonna have enough energy for anything for a little while. Oh, you know what? The tank's coming top right after all.
I think that's a smart decision. If only he knew that Arbiter tech was there, though.
I think he does, because his science vessel's literally looking at it.
Well...
is he gonna EMP like the second the Arbiter comes out? Like, what's his play there? That would be pretty funny.
This is when you know the Terran's really comfortable, when he just pushes across these 2 small bridges here.
Yeah.
He's like, I got this. There's no
Pure
way.
Dragoon again. Nothing to do with this shuttle, but still, I don't really see how Protoss can get out of that. 5th base even going down for Cremice. Really solid play there.
Yeah, really well played. Really well played by Cremice here.
Well, few Zealots coming out, and he's bringing these vultures up. Who am I kidding? There's so many tanks here, it doesn't really matter. Oh, he couldn't pick it up.
They're already 3-2 right now, so he's dealing all kinds of damage. It
looks
like he's just melting the Protoss army at this point.
Oh my god. Cool Dragoons.
Don't say that, Blind.
Yeah, no, screw Protoss. I hate Protoss. No, it's fine.
We'll say poor Adel. We're not going to say poor Dragoons.
Okay, fine. But they're so helpless and stupid, like, what can they do? Look, when they kill my first tank, I don't have any sympathy. But when they're like, you know, in a bunch, kind of like they don't know where to go, shells just raining down them, I feel bad.
Blue goo all over the map.
Yeah, that's right. I'm imagining the, you know, their stupid legs like slip over in each other's blood.
If I was Adel, I would have fixed those rallies. It looked like those rallies were a little bit off.
Yeah. Does he have a temp archives? No, he doesn't. That's a bit awkward. We're in this situation. It kind of pays just to make like a DT. Maybe you can sneak into the edge and kill something because you know this base is not going to survive. It's called a lost cause. Keep making Zealot Dragoon here, but if you make a single DT, sometimes it can be super efficient.
Yeah.
He's still building turrets in the top right. Look, he's building another one.
And in the bottom left too, over by Adel's nat. Or third.
Never stop, Cremice. Never stop. I love these turrets.
Turret Terran, baby.
Perfect play here, leaving just a few tanks to deal with that Nexus and presumably these gateways as well. And now he's going to finish Adel off. Yeah. Army very spread out though. Like these 4 tanks are just going to die here.
Yeah, 4 tanks are done.
Wow, that one was so close. Then again, he has a lot of tanks coming in from all directions, so he can probably still pull this up. Nice kiting, actually. Wow, 6 stasis. Just needs about 7 more of those, and he'll be able to fight this army. Yeah.
It's just slowly dwindling away for Adel here. Yeah. 62 to 185, and all Cremice really got to do is just rally up some reinforcements and finish them off.
Yeah, he's got like 9 probes running minerals, so this is pretty over.
I think it was just really well played by Cremice. I don't know if it was intentional or not, just to have his attention, have Adel's attention everywhere across the map.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess Adel sort of put himself in that position. Like I was saying, how he almost did it on purpose because he deployed himself like in the corners. Obviously, you want to make it a far distance for Terran to push, but he just didn't have the army to deal with his 2-1 timing, which is really solid.
Right. I think it was really beneficial hiding that secret third, right? Like, because I mean, he didn't want to expand towards the Terran. He wanted that extra eco, so that was really good. But when he went for that top left, it's just really hard to have your attention on all 3 corners of the map, you know?
Well, I gotta say, like, he got the third, like, so late, though, because he sent his probe all the way up here. I really think that stymied. This poor Protoss unit's running away.
Yeah, just forcing himself again over the 2 small bridges here.
I've gotta say, I'm not really sure what Adel's playing for at this point. Like, I don't really see what he's planning to do. Pretty over.
Just one last stand.
Yeah, I guess so. What, let as few Terran go home to their families as possible. Now I've got the Protoss hate going.
He's got to get some more gas for his flowers.
Oh man, that Arbiter is on like 4 HP. Nice D-Matrix. Well, he's still trying to produce Dragoons off these gateways. 3rd turret coming down in the top left. When he sees those turrets, you know he's going to leave.
Yeah, those are the deciding factors. Like, you know what? Yeah. Terran OP, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Man, even pulling his probes back here.
Just, you know, like, you know what? I'm going all the way. I'm going to get you as tired as possible for the next map.
I mean, maybe that's it. It is a best of 3, right? Try and sap all the Terran energy.
Alright, GG coming out of Adel. Well played, guys.
Yeah, really well played from Cremice. I'm impressed.
So, Cremice takes it 1-0 in the series.
I wonder what map Adel's gonna pick.
If you were Protoss going versus Terran, what would you pick? I would go Aztec.
Autobahn. I go Autobahn, Gas Steel, Proxy 2 Gate every single game. Why do anything else?
Because you know that's annoying.
I reckon it's super hard to deal with.
Yeah, I pissed a few people off on ladder today. I was just doing some BBS to prep for my match versus Doc, and was not. I did not get a lot of good responses.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, we got the second game up. So it looks like the second map is going to be Benzene.
Okay,
one
I
of the newer
that as
maps
well,
to the map pool.
Drop play can be really strong in this, like DT drops or Reavers, or even a Bulldog, I suppose.
It's really, I think it's really risky to do a 2-player map as your second choice, right? Because you can prep a lot of cheese builds for the 2-player maps. You don't really need to have that scout in or anything like that.
But maybe that's how you can come back though if you've lost the first one.
True.
And you're thinking, oh, okay, macro game isn't going to go so well for me. I'll do the cheesy map. I don't know. We'll see what he pulls out for it.
Right. Maybe he's got some cheese planned of his own. Who knows? We'll know by the end of the replay.
Wouldn't it suck if the replay just ends on a cliffhanger?
Like a disconnection or something.
You got to watch Adel vs. Cremice Season 2 to find out the answer.
So spawning in the top right as the red Protoss, coming off a fresh loss from last game, trying to get back in it this series. We got Adel.
And the bottom left, dominating last game with just a 2-1 push, we have Cremice. So I got to say, the Dragonfire is burning hotter right now.
It is, isn't it?
I mean, you watch Game of Thrones, they're like, oh, it can melt stone and all that.
Spitting blue flames.
That's right.
Or green flames, whichever one's hotter.
That's a good question. Chat, verify. Need to know.
Connor, wiki for us.
Connor knows these things. Connor's a flameologist.
Yes, he is. I've heard it from him firsthand.
Yeah.
So, no, doesn't look like Proxy's gonna come out of Adel. He's playing standard. A respectable Protoss here, man. I like this guy already, and I don't even know him.
Yeah, I gotta point out, Cremice isn't gonna wall here. He might do a Rax FE again, in which case I guess walling wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, not putting that depot down for a wall. Well, I think he's gonna build his barracks high ground this time, actually. Nope, I'm wrong. Oh, I'm right. I shouldn't second guess myself. I should have given it one more second.
Some scout on 12 just to see what's going on. Let's see if he goes for the proxy spots with his scout.
Doesn't look like he will. If you proxy 2 gate like above the generators, how long do you reckon it takes zealots to get through them? Probably a long time, right?
How many layers are there up there?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Dark. It's
anyone
it's
in chat again?
It's on fastest speed.
Okay, Connor says blue flame is hotter than violet flame, ascending order of color of the flame according to temperature. Okay, there you. So what was it? Green. That's not really. That's definitely cooler than blue. Yeah, it does answer the question.
Thank you, Connor. So we'll say that Team Dragon's spitting violet fire right now.
That's right.
Samyang.
I mean, Adel is red, Cremice is purple. I mean, does that portray the outcome of this game already?
It was meant to be. It was destiny.
Is that SCV going to go in that base? Adel got the early zealot, and Cremice has not walled, and he hasn't even set up a micro hole. So if he's not careful, this could kill a couple of Marines or an SCV or two.
Is he even... He's not even pulling off gas right now, so this is indicative of some sort of early aggression.
Yeah, it could be 2-fac.
And yeah, Dark Matter, it's on fastest. The speed of the replay.
People have said this before, and then we've been casting, and I don't know why.
Should I bump it up?
Is that zealot coming up? No, it's good, it's good. I checked it too, it's on fastest. So I was saying to Chess, right, if you have a bunch of zealots coming in an alliance, like a football team, what's the one zealot? It's just like an angry linebacker, basically.
That's like a... I don't know, I could make some sadistic joke, but I'm not going to.
I'm gonna. It's like all these Marines are his children, and he's a really mad father. He's sort of coming along, we're gonna get you! And they keep really like running through small spaces, and he can't quite catch them. But they killed him. They murdered their own father this time.
That's pretty G-rated to what I was thinking.
Yeah, okay, really? What the hell were you gonna say? I want to know now.
Well, you know, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep
that zealot does see the 2-fac.
Bottled up inside. I don't think
this is gonna be pretty good. Sorry, go on.
See. Well, I'm trying to see. Hold on. You can't.
Oh,
see.
the eBay block.
Cremice. And Cremice was only 1 gate, so I think that's when he decided maybe he should go with the FD instead of a 5-fac timing.
Well, I think it's going to be actually quite strong because Adel's Nexus is going to be pretty late, so his economy's not really going to be up to... Thing is, like, consider the fact that a Nexus first is good against 2-fact, right? Because you get the economy so much sooner, and you can just outproduce the Terran if you hold on for a tiny bit. But the situation Adel's in now, it's like, okay, he went in 1 gate opening, so he's going to have goons in range at a good timing, but his Nexus is a bit later, so even if the production is going to have on 1 base, it's not going to be overwhelming to what the Terran can bring on 2-fact.
Right.
But we'll see. I'm not sure how easy it is to get across this map, because there's those bridges and a lot of ramps. But we'll see if Adel gets out on the map and really zones it, because that's what you got to do against 2-fact. You want to pick off as much as you can before it actually gets to your base.
Right. And Cremice smartly putting down that eBay for some detection just in case.
Yeah, so I guess it's going to be the sort of 2-fact where you're actually just going to contain the Protoss. And actually that makes so much sense, because this natural choke is so long. Like, it's not that narrow, but it's like kind of elongated.
Yeah, we were watching, I think me and Scuzz were casting you and Fox from week 3 when he had...
Yeah, you saw what happened to me.
Well, you busted out twice, man.
Eventually, yeah, but like by that point, it was not going well.
But it was well done, you know. I told Scuzzy I would have GG'd by the point, you know, but you busted out and turned it into a hour-long TBT. Pretty close.
Let's just stop talking about the game we're actually casting for a minute. I reckon if I'd secured the 11, I would have almost had a chance. But unfortunately he was on the ball about stopping that. I tried to set up something there so many times. Like, if I was just able to get up like 3 or 4 turrets, I would have had it, but nah. Fox is too good, man.
Yeah. He's OP.
Yeah, he is. Nerf Fox.
Nerf, please.
We'll just, you know, go over his house and, like, I don't know, mess with his computer and say, okay, you're nerfed now.
You know what? I'm not going to commit to that live on air.
Yeah, that's right. No threat. Oh my god, what is this turret? What is this turret right now? I'm not sure I hate it or I love it. This is amazing.
This is the
Look at this turret.
So Cremice going for the... So it looks like we got...
in front.
Yeah. Looks like we got
4
tanks.
Watch out. Oh god, that tank is in so much danger. Oh, it's so dead, man. That tank's not going to live.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That other one's just like... that other one just like rode by looking at him.
It's all a plan because now that the Marines were between that tank and the Dragoon. Well, he's going to lose every Marine here, but he is going to clean this up.
Yeah, he is.
And not that much left, actually. He can get in a position here with siege-mounted mines. I think Adel's pretty dead, dude.
If not dead, he's definitely contained at this point.
Oh, he spends all his mines though, so he doesn't have any more mines, so there is a chance. But yeah, would have been nice if he could send one of these tanks up above the generators as well, because that's going to be such an annoying position for Protoss. But even so, already this is huge for Cremice.
As long as he can continue to rally his units over there, if he has his rally set up, he's gonna have a pretty solid contain here.
Man, there's actually just nothing coming out. This Vulture gets a probe or 2.
Right, but you see, Adel's got the Templar Archive, so Cremice has already got turrets down, so he's got all his bases covered right now. Maybe Adel can go ahead and shuttle some DTs over into Cremice's main, try to get some counter harassment going on before he tries to break out here.
Man, that Nexus goes down, so honestly, like, I haven't seen many games where the Nexus goes down and Protoss still wins.
Yes. It happens. To the best of us. So, it looks like Cremice got all the way up in the base and he sees what's going on, seeing what kind of tech Adel has, so...
He might just be able to kill him.
He's pretty confident in what's going on. He's floating over his racks to get that high ground vision.
Yeah. Oh, he has to be careful. That tank could get sniped. You know what I'm thinking? If you're in this scenario, what you can actually do is just go up on the high ground, kill the generators, because tanks can get through them very quickly, and then you can actually just push in, like, through a choke, but not a ramp, which is really, like, what Terran wants.
Right.
Oh my god, that mine! What are you doing? Oh my god. That was so close. Oh, that tank's still taking pot shots, though.
How's that Vulture given vision at the top of the map like that?
It's getting attacked. If something attacks you from high ground, you get vision of it.
Yeah.
Unlike in StarCraft 2. Where it's literally just, you can't see.
So he's got a pretty heavy contain on the Protoss here. It's going to be pretty tough for him to break out.
Yeah, that's smart, I guess. Not opting to try and... yeah, not opting to try and go up the ramp, because if you fail, and then maybe Protoss can break out, and that's how you can lose. But if he just sets up the contain and expands himself, there's nowhere for Protoss to go.
And Cremice has already got his second CC up.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish he had more turrets. He's only got 2. Oh man, no, he's got enough. I guess he's gonna be fine. Oh man, brutal.
Oh yeah, he's got the high ground vision with the racks there. So you can definitely see what all's going on up there.
Well, he's got the support base, so he's gonna have to kill like every SCV with a Reaver, I guess, as he's playing.
It's gonna be really tough for him to break out of this.
I'm not sure how worth it the bunkers are when you only have one Marine. I mean, you're probably better off just making more turrets, to be honest. I mean, not that he isn't making more turrets. Oh no, the Templar Archives! Oh.
I just want to see.
Is it gonna live long enough to finish Storm?
I just want to see Adel shuttle a probe to the top left, start macroing up there, and bust Cremice at his nat. That's just what I want to see. But
he got one tank at the side here from the high ground, so that is quite nice actually.
He's not letting him up the ramp, which is a good job by Adel.
Yeah, losing that Templar Archives would have been super painful because like he doesn't want to not have Storm. Well, I think Cremice is super prepared at home, because he's got even a tank at his natural and turrets everywhere.
Yep, that's true. Maybe if Adel gets speed, he could just do a sweet little mine drag through there, because that is a lot of mines.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? And there's only 3 tanks here actually, there's 2 more further south, but they're not in position, so it's not inconceivable that he could break this. But he is going to go for the main, I think, so off he goes.
So, yep, with the shuttle there.
The Dragoons doing like a little salute as the shuttle leaves. Godspeed. They know they're not coming home.
With one of their 4 legs.
Okay, so like, yeah, that's right. The shuttle's a robot, the Reaver's a robot. Why they gotta send like 2 actual people, 2 zealots?
Look at this brave SCV following this
Oh
barracks
my
up
god,
there.
what's it doing? Oh my god. No! He's getting shot! He's not gonna make it, dude. He's so dead. Oh, they even moved forward. Brutal.
Oh,
He's making a
poor
Marine,
guy.
though.
Yes, sir?
Oh no, he's gonna lose that. He's gonna lose that barracks now.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, baiting him in. Oh my god. That's pretty good pick, so getting a few more Dragoons.
Oh, sending the SCV up.
Hey, in the natural, the Reaver did go down right on top of the tank, so there's
Oh
nothing to
man,
stop it,
he's
actually.
doing some decent damage at his nat. Looks like he's gonna wipe it completely out.
Yeah, geez, that's pretty huge. But at the same time, can
Ooh.
Cremice come in this ramp now? Damn, that's brutal damage.
He's already shut it down, but you know, Cremice is falling up with 2 tanks over there, so it looks like he's gonna clean that up.
Yeah, well, I guess at the end of the day, like, Cremice still has 2 command centers, so he can just remake them, whereas Adel's just trapped where he is.
Right.
Still very nice to pick all that off. Oh, I don't know about sieging both. The Zealot's gonna come in here. Oh, well, I guess he can pick it off pretty easily.
He's even got a 3rd CC going up. Cremice
Oh, well,
does.
there you go.
How do you turn this thing off? Is that one of the things if you click on the SCV a lot, they say that?
Yeah. How is that barrack still alive? I mean, it's gonna go down now, but how did it last this long?
You know, that SCV risked its life to repair that thing to full health. His
Yeah,
brother
dude.
even died repairing it.
Yeah,
All
that's
for
right, and they still
nothing.
sent him out. How much extra pay do you reckon they have to give him after his brother died?
You know what? Maybe gave him an extra ration in space.
That's all they get, rations? They don't even get money?
I mean, what would they do with it? They can't spend it anywhere.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Buy Vespine gas and snort it?
Is that what you
Probably
think
what they
of SCVs? That they're just using Vespine gas to get high?
I mean, what have they got to live for? They know at any time, like, a Reaver might blow them up, or a Zealot's going to tear them apart, you know. They'll actually just be sent out deliberately to get hit by a tank, so what are they going to do? They got to live it up while they can.
So they live it up through ingesting Vespine gas through their nasal passages?
Yeah, if you watch My Game vs. Fox, you know that I do not value the life of SCVs at all.
That is awesome. The imagination on you, Niblan. You should be an artist.
My brother's an artist, you know.
Maybe that's where you get it from. Is he older or younger?
Oh, he's sending out another older by 2 years.
Okay.
So another shuttle's going to come out. Oh man, it's got to be careful. It's like Mission Impossible shuttle flying past these turrets.
Well, there's a
And look
lot
at this
of
extra
turrets.
turret. Will this be the one that catches it?
And this
he's
SCV
gonna
is
stand
just
on the
like
cliff.
following this shuttle right here.
He's psychic. He knows. Look, he sensed something wrong. Did Cremice notice it though? I wonder.
Well,
Oh, you know what? I don't think it matters. I think he can actually push in here now with so many tanks.
I think Cremice is just gonna seal the deal here.
Oh,
man. You know, it's just
murdering him.
Oh, the mine drag. One mine drag.
For one tank. One mine, one tank.
You know, it's... I don't know, man.
Oh no, he lost the shuttle!
To the turret. Probably just all of his attention was that, trying to get down that ramp.
Well, here comes the last guys. One probe trying to help.
Oh man.
How much blood has been spilled on that ramp this
These
game?
siege shots, man.
Yeah. I mean, Reavers are so funny when they don't have a shuttle.
Adel actually... Oh, did he mine out in his main? I didn't see that. Did he mine out? Close. He's really
almost.
close.
Yeah, it's like a couple hundred left. I mean,
That's
he has a
fine.
bank, but what's he going to do with it? There's no way out from here.
Right.
So again,
So Cremice takes it 2-0 in the series, so it puts Team Drag on the board 1-0.